A conversation with me will change your life. Your wife wants the pipe, and when I hit, you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger. I'm hot, nigga. She don't rock with you. She got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought. If you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, will suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man, fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch, I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitchin' cause I'm smashing your hoe, you so passionate though. You would laugh for to go on the trip, now you trippin' because I got her ass, you acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga, I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut, you lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her panties and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing, we ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl, you punk ass, you pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you had that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick be all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I could ruin your day by smashing your bitch?
Yeah. What's poppin', people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. Miles Cunningham in the building.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Soulmonger in the building. Ron Star. Cruise season is in the building. We about to go in on cruise season, so shout out to y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. And let me say this real quick before we go in. We're not dissing you guys. We're all in this. Y'all see, welcome to the show, because this is what we do. We need to take the information, apply it to the game, people. So we're gonna be, breaking down the game factor in this. So I'm glad that cruise season is here, because y'all first up that we're gonna be talking about. We got some clips for y'all. But shout out to everybody in here. Acts of Abundance. Shout out to you.
And feel free to call in too. Like,
Yeah.
When we start taking calls.
Thanks. Monogamous player, shout out to you. You in the building. Frank H, Big XY, Abba, what's going on? Khalik, what's good? First Down is in the building. What's going on? We got up in here. Phil Joe Blast is in the motherfucking building. All right. Got everybody coming in here. Certified Tyrone Preach. Hey, Steve-O Baby, Reggie Rock. What's going on? Golden Child Original. What's good? Emmanuel, Miami Soldier. We got everybody up in here. So let's get to this, man.
Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, fuck it.
Because we got a lot of fucking clips here. And if you guys have questions, remember, put the Q in the chat. And if you want to call in, call the number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. But let's get to these clips, because we got a few of these. So I'm gonna let you guys know what we have. So we have clips from Cruise Season, clips from 8 at the Table. We got clips from another coach named Stephen Speaks, and then a few other people that we got in the spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the clip. Each of these is about a minute.
Right.
We're gonna break this down and talk about what's going on.
Is Stephen Speaks Stephen's cold older, like uncle or something?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. No relation. Okay, just
so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the clips.
I'm terrible.
And then we're gonna get into this shit. So this is the first clip from Cruise Season. So we got about 4 clips from Cruise Season. So let's get to each of these. So let's go.
Man, like, we know which women to approach according to where we at in life and like expect a realistic shot. Right. So if I'm dead broke and I'm trying to shoot at the VP of a, Fortune 500 company, in my head, I'm like, all right, this ain't gonna go because it's
not in your league,
right,
baby.
That's just honest.
Babe, what can I offer you?
Exactly.
That's exactly what'll go through my head.
Dick.
Still now, hey, what can I offer you besides dick? I take sex all the way out the picture.
Right.
If I see a woman that I know is on her shit and everything, I think to myself, what can I offer her before I go and shoot my shot? If I can't offer to expand her life or elevate her in any type of way, that just, I'm not even about to try that.
All right, so let's talk about that clip.
No, you didn't unmute. You got to play the button again because you didn't unmute.
Hold on. All right, so let's talk about that real quick. So now, first of all, let's talk about the definition of simping first so that we get this clear, right? You guys got to understand that the definition of simping is when you are putting the woman on the pedestal, you're overextending yourself to, win favor with the woman, right? You're basically going above and beyond and out of your way in order to interact with the woman, right? So now, what they were saying in the clip was, they was like, well, we can't step to certain women because she's basically too much up here. She's too high value, right? So what you guys have to understand is that it doesn't matter what a woman is doing for her job for you to be able to step to her and make shit happen. Doesn't matter. The job is irrelevant.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he was saying, man, if I could only offer a dick, I'm not gonna fuck with her, right? But what you have to understand is that a woman's job is meaningless to a real man, because what a real man does is that he takes a woman and he basically molds that woman into the woman he wants, and then he manages the situation with that chick, and then he moves forward. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys think that certain women are out of their league. Now, to be honest, they are if they have the thinking that a woman who is at a certain level in her career is too much for them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But what you got to understand is when you have game, what you have to offer that woman is masculinity. She has a masculine man in her situation that can give her direction.
Exactly.
Right? You offer her leadership, guidance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. So all of that stuff that she has doesn't matter, because remember, what she does is not who she is. You see what I'm saying? That's just some shit she doing. She could get fired today. Then what? Is it changed now? Is she like not special anymore?
I bet you they thought that psychologist bitch that got fired was out of their league. But look, she don't got a job now, nigga. She's out in your league now, right? Now you can go shoot your shot, right? Because she got fired, or she posted her video on Monday, then she got fired on Friday. So now you have a chance, right?
Right.
That's what I'm supposed to believe about my identity and my masculinity.
Right.
So niggas is equating their literal character, right? Their leadership, their management, their masculinity, their provision, their ability to manage the world in a logistical way to lead a woman to the promised land. They're equating that to her fucking job.
Right.
Her fucking job.
Right. The amount of money she's making. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Bro.
Listen, I was dealing with chicks, right? Who had millionaire husbands who wanted to leave me. I mean, leave the millionaire husband for me. And I was broke. And I had to tell the chick, go back to your husband. Don't leave him. I'm not going to fuck with you like that.
Right.
So she's leaving her millionaire husband to try to fuck with me. And I told her, no, we're not doing that.
Well, first of all, if you believe in leagues, you're done. Like, you're already done.
Wait a second. So Cruise Season said a dead broke nigga can't provide leadership, masculinity, or guidance. That's the part you overlooked. Wait, hold on. What does your money have to do with leadership? What does that have to do with that? See, let me tell you, when I've been with my wife for 15 years. When I got with my wife, I was unemployed. Like when we first started dating, right? I was in between jobs and shit, right? Then what happened was around the time we got married, I was unemployed. But notice, I was still leading the entire situation from day one.
Right.
So what happened was my wife, she was taking her paycheck and I would divvy up what's the rent. I would say, we're going to pay this for groceries. And I'd be like, right. And I'd be like, look, you spend this here and I'm going to spend this here. So I was budgeting her paycheck. Yes. And I didn't have no fucking money. I didn't have a job. Right. So I was working on my shit. And then she followed me. Now I'm making quadruple whatever more than my wife.
Right. And Lucario, I remember there was a time that you let me know, like she thanked you.
Right.
For fucking setting shit up, because you took, matter of fact, even though you was a broke nigga, because of your leadership and planning skills and budgeting skills, you helped her to use her fucking paycheck to better her fucking life.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Because coming up, like living in New York City it ain't easy. Mm-hmm. You understand? And even with me, because I can speak for myself, there was a, me coming up, I was with a woman that was 9 years older than me. Mm-hmm. I was with a woman that always made more money than me.
Right.
But our life didn't come together correctly until I started to budget. And then we actually started saving money. And then we had, when I actually set up the budget, we started having leftover money at the end of the month.
Right. And
in the beginning, she was kind of skeptical. But when she started seeing how much money we had left over and we were saving money, we was going on vacation and taking the entire family out to expensive dinners and all of this shit with the extra money, not even with the money. Mm-hmm. With the extra money that was left over at the end of the month. She was like, oh shit.
Right.
She was like, I'm fucking with a real nigga. Mm-hmm. I'm 9 years older than him and I make more money than him. I'm fucking with a leader.
Right.
That's what a lot of y'all cats don't understand. That's why game will trump all of that other shit.
Right.
Because when you understand who you are and you know that it's not even about the money and that you can lead a woman somewhere, that trumps everything. That kills all that other shit, all that weak shit that niggas be talking.
Right.
Out of whose league? She's a woman.
Exactly. Right.
She's a fucking woman. I don't care what her job is. I don't care how many degrees she got. She's a goddamn woman.
Exactly. That's a fact.
We're going to need some fucking leadership, bro.
That's a fact. That's the real shit. So
by the way, invite Lucario onto your fucking podcast, man. Get a different perspective on your podcast. A nigga that can show y'all what it is, but I ain't even lying to you.
That's a fact, because we fucks with y'all, because Miles sent me the video of y'all stuff. That's why I was like, yo, we got to do a video show on this.
Yo, and on some real shit too. No, because this ain't about no personal shit. Because I watch y'all shit, and there's a lot of things that y'all say that I like. And every video, even when I don't agree, every video, every short, I watch it and I hit the heart button. So I support. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, niggas got different opinions, bro. You feel me?
All right, so let's move on to the next video of cruise season.
Here we go. Want younger women so they can control them.
Yeah.
We've
got a little more control.
We've literally heard older men say, I want a woman that I can mold. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of older women are set in their ways, whatever the case may be, and they are a lot more difficult to deal with. If I get a younger woman, she don't know no better, so I can mold her into the woman that I want her to be. So I think that plays a real big role in it, and especially, because again, I think like a woman on your level is going to be familiar with where you should be at that age, right? Mm-hmm. Compared to if I'm dating a younger woman, I could be performing below average as an older man, and that's still more money than she done probably ever seen, right? So she's still impressed by that, you know what I'm saying? But what she's saying is that, yeah, y'all want to go take the easy route. Y'all want chicks that are easily impressed, easily, finessed and able to be molded, whatever the case may be, because y'all don't want the challenge of having to live up to who you actually should be.
But it's funny. I say this though, he's half right, and I'm gonna say why he's half right. Because there's some guys who do try to get with younger women because they think that they can control the chick. But the problem is that real dudes know you can't control no woman.
Right.
So that's one thing. But on the other hand, though, when he was saying to mold the chick, you're supposed to mold the chick. Meaning that when you're dealing with a woman, she is influenced by the man that she's dealing with, and then that shapes how she's going to be in the relationship with you.
Exactly.
Right? So what happens, I did a video a long time ago where I said there's no such thing as girlfriend material, because you have to create your girlfriend.
Yes.
Meaning you have to mold her in the way that you want her to be in order for her to be your girlfriend. It's just like if you was working at a company or whatever it is like that, right? They have to create the type of employees that they want. They have protocol, they have a mission, they have, a certain uniform, they got different things that they need. So if you want to work here, you got to be a certain way. Right. So if this woman wants to be in my life, if she wants to be my woman, she has to be a certain way. And this is the thing, she don't actually have to be that way. She just won't be my woman. You see what I'm saying? But if she wants to be my woman, she got to be a certain way.
You know what? I'll admit it, bro. I used to go after chicks that was handicapped.
You stupid.
Because bitches with all four legs, they too headstrong, bro. I can't control them, bro.
All four legs. You stupid.
I used to purposely go after autistic and quadriplegic bitches. You feel me? Because chicks who got all four limbs and who, you know what I'm saying, and who are not crazy, they think they could tell a nigga what to do.
Right.
You understand? So I used to purposely go after chicks on crutches. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because that's the only time I felt confident enough to step to a bitch. Because if I could step to her knowing that she can't step to me, that gives me all the advantage. You feel what I'm, come on. Serious? Are you serious? A nigga go for a young bitch to mold her, and he's scared of an old bitch because the old bitch is too stuck in her ways. Listen, I don't care what, as long as you're of legal age. Mm-hmm. As long as you're of legal age, I don't care what age you are.
Right.
You will be following my program. You will be molded and influenced by me.
Facts. That's a fact.
You understand? And if that doesn't sound like a good thing to you, hey, good luck. Good luck on your romantic journey. Take it easy.
Right. Exactly.
Have a good one.
Right.
I wish you the best.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The problem, like guys, when I hear guys say things like this, is because they're trying to bring more chicks into the fold.
Right. Because
they don't have enough faith to believe that there are women out there that will follow their program.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying their best to compromise. They compromise in their protocols so they could bring more chicks into the fold.
Right.
You understand? And that's to me, that ends up being quantity over quality.
Mm.
You understand? So, I don't know.
It's real shit. So let's move on to the next one. So we got two more crew season clips.
Hold on, real quick. I got that wheelchair accessible game.
You stupid. This nigga stupid. So let's check this next clip out.
A lot of men have ran into a woman to where even, when we was in our thought days, whatever, hey man, I ain't really looking for no relationship. And she say, well, I ain't looking for one either. Cool. And as a man, when you hear that, yeah, she's saying that, but eventually she gonna fall. But a lot of men have ran into a chick who didn't fall, who stuck to the code. Like, we had the sex and she just kept going with her life. And every now and again, she'll tap back in and, hey, what's up? Can we do it again? Da, da, da. Cool. You do it again. And you think, all right, bet, I got it now. She reached out to me. Da, da, da. And she had sex and continue to go about her life. And you don't.
But is that making her more attractive to him?
Yes, it is. Very much so. Especially if you are a man that are used to getting a lot of women and are used to being able to control women like pieces on a chessboard. When you run into that type of chick, it's like, what the fuck is going on? What am I not doing?
It's crazy. So basically what was said in that video, he's saying you meet a chick, she just like, I'm cool with the casual shit. And then you're like cool at first, but then you're trying to get her. She comes back, you're like, okay, I got her now. But then she's still cool with the casual shit. And then he's saying that you're going to want her more. No. First of all, I don't want her like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning, and this is the part that I thought was the funniest part of the video, when he said, guys who get a lot of women are gonna feel some type of way because they're used to like getting it. But the thing is, if you're used to getting it, then you would be used to coming across women who just want to fuck.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when you're used to getting a lot of pussy, there's going to be women that you come across who just want dick.
Exactly.
You're not going to be surprised when a woman comes around who just want dick.
Yo, you know, real talk. After I reach a certain level of the game, nothing a woman does surprises me.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
And the other thing I'll say too is that, see, guys who believe in that shit, it has everything to do with the fact that your game is faulty, bro. You understand? Your game is shaky because a lot of y'all dudes, the only reason why y'all even say that shit. First of all, what the fuck are you saying why you gotta say anything in the beginning anyway? You understand? Like, don't ask me nothing.
Right.
Are you having a good time with a nigga? Then come see a nigga.
Right.
And on top of that, I tell you what the fuck it is.
Exactly right. That's another thing.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes is getting pulled by the fucking nose out here because you're just waiting to see when you can smash, and you're just leaving it up to whatever she want to do. No, make your game. See, here's the thing. Be brave enough with your game to tell a woman exactly what it is, and then let her do what the fuck she gonna do.
Right.
So if you the type of nigga that's looking for a relationship, then move like you looking for a relationship.
Right.
And if all she wants from you is dick and that's not good enough for you, leave her the fuck alone.
Exactly. Tell her to get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Respectfully.
And then on the flip side, if you the type of nigga that you're just out here dating and you dealing with multiple women, same thing. If it comes up in the conversation, let her know and then let her do what the fuck she gonna do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, they love to say shit just because they think it's what the girl wants to hear so they can get to smash.
Right.
But deep down they got feelings. And then as the the months and weeks go on, they got these feelings and they're like, oh yeah, I got her now. Nah, you ain't got shit. Because you was making moves based on what you thought she wanted in the first place.
Right.
That's the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, look, a lot of niggas, when they play rock, paper, scissors, niggas love to hesitate so they can see what the other person is throwing out first.
Right.
Because they scared to lose. No. I'll put the rock out there. I'll put the rock out there first. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because either way, at some point I'm gonna win. I'm not worried about winning. At some point I'm gonna win because I believe in myself. These guys out here, they're worried. They're worried. Hold on, let's see. It says
he said it was said in a way of girls I get usually chase me, not the other way around. Well, that's the thing. If girls usually chase you, then you should know that there's certain girls that just gonna want the dick. That's what I don't get. Like what I'm saying is, if this is happening to where you're getting the women on a consistent basis, you would have ran into this multiple times. You see what I'm saying?
But can I say something though? I don't know about any other dudes, but I have women that they know better than to even chase me.
Oh shit, they ain't ready for that shit.
You're not ready. Something. The women that I fuck with, bro, they respect the fucking boundaries.
Right.
Even if they want me that bad, I might get a text, hey, I miss you. Do you have any availability this week, maybe? They're very... Because they can want me, they can desire me. They can't chase me. Because I don't run from a bitch and I don't run to a bitch. I stand right here.
And on top of that, a lot of times when you got chicks chasing you, you know that that's really you not setting that boundary to where they feel like they have access to you anyway. You see what I'm saying? The fact that she feels like she has access to you means that you're doing something to give her the idea that she is entitled to your energy or whatever the fuck it is at that point. You see what I'm saying?
Who you chasing, bitch?
Like you ever have a situation where you want to hit somebody up, but you second guess yourself because you're like, damn, this person seemed like they're not the type of person I want to be bothered, or they seem like I feel like I'm gonna interrupt something, or they're so busy that I know that it would be disrespectful of me to insert myself in this situation.
Or if I press them, it might push them further away.
Exactly, right.
Bro, y'all not ready. Shout out to all y'all niggas with y'all podcast, but the type of game, like,
oh man, we love y'all though, because this is good ass content.
Get y'all money, but the game ain't there, bruh. I'm sorry, the game ain't there, bruh. Yeah, because y'all still reactionary to these bitches, bro. Y'all still reactionary to these females.
Mm-hmm.
Chase me, but how is somebody gonna chase you if you're not running? I can't be chased because I stand in the same spot though.
Mm-hmm.
I stand strong in my spot. You can't chase me and you can't make me do anything I don't want to do.
Right.
Yo.
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Well, let's get to the last video of cruise season.
Yeah, let's get it.
So let's check this video out and let's talk about
Y'all
this
know
real
what
quick.
Coach used to say about wasted motion. Mm-hmm. Women remove that, right? Because men, we have a ego enough to feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get to my destination eventually. I mean, yeah, I'm out here on these hoes. Yeah, I'm slacking in class, whatever the case may be. But eventually, I'm gonna get to my destination, right? But when you have a good woman in your life, she gonna remove that wasted motion. Because she gonna be dead on your ass when you slacking. She gonna be dead on your ass when you're not living up to the potential that you really have. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna annoy you enough to be able to get you on the track that you need to be on. So it's gonna be way less wasted motion. I'm gonna spend way less years messing with women that I shouldn't be dealing with. I'm gonna spend way less years even dealing with friends who are serving as an anchor to me more so than propelling me to where I need to be. I'm gonna spend way less time doing shit that I'm not supposed to do and more time on my purpose.
That was a bar right there.
Man, that's crazy. You know what's funny? Because it's like weird hearing that. He said that she'll be dead on your ass, motherfucker. Like she got some authority over you. She got some authority over your ass.
No, look, he got to be talking about his moms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that makes more sense.
You see the psychology of the words he used,
right?
That sound like you dating your moms, bruh.
Right, because who's gonna be dead on my ass making sure I'm doing my shit? I'm a man. How the fuck? Like, that's what we're trying to say. How is a woman going to tell a man what he should be doing? This is what we're trying to say. Even there was a part where he said, I'm gonna take less time wasted on women I shouldn't be with. Who's to tell you who you should or should not be with? You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're saying, where it seems like it's like you're taking your masculinity, you're saying, hey, hold this over here for a second, and then letting the woman come in and just do what she needs to do in order for you to get on your purpose and do your shit. Like, why is a woman even in the conversation of this?
Again, still reactionary. So what are you saying? I guess it's true though, because he's saying the average man doesn't have enough drive in himself to stay focused on his own fucking purpose. He's waiting for a woman to come in and get dead on his ass to set him straight. You waiting for a female to set you straight.
Right. It's so saying.
This is the game.
It's so he's saying.
Y'all waiting for a woman to be dead on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Your shit is, look, when a woman meets me, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. She's just tagging along to reap the benefits of the hard work that I've already been putting in.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I mean, look, all right. So one caveat I will give him is that when you have a woman in your life that is under the mission, right? When you have a woman in your life, when you have a submissive woman in your life that believes in you and supports your dream and understands that when you when you reach the highest version of yourself, it benefits her. When you have a woman like that in your life, I will give you that she will help you to fine tune certain things. She will consult with you and let you see certain things. So I'll give you that much. But it's just like the way he talked. It's like I was out here just lacking, nigga. And then as soon as I got me a girl, ooh, everything just kind of fell into place, homie. You feel me? Like if it wasn't for my wife, I'd be somewhere dead in the street, nigga.
Right. That's what I'm saying, because it's like, you know, it's like, well, I was wasting all this time until she showed up.
Yeah, like I was just beating off playing video games, and then my wife came in my life, and she just kicked
in the door. Was like, out of you, soldier. That's crazy.
And see, as good as it sounds, no woman, trust me, deep down, I don't think there's a woman out there that truly wants to believe that she is the complete driving force behind her man. Because what the fuck did she fall in love with to begin with if she's the driving force?
Right.
Huh?
Exactly. That's a fact.
She fell in love with your drive. That's what she fell in love with. She fell in love with your ambition, your ideas, your passion for what it is you do, the respect for your craft. That's what she needs to believe in in order to submit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't need no woman to be dead on my ass. And if she got to be dead on my ass, chances are somewhere she going to be losing respect for me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's some real shit. But yeah, but shout out to Cruise Season. So those are the videos we have for Cruise Season. And we appreciate y'all making the content so that we can make the content. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate y'all. Real talk. Facts. Real fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we're real aggressive. So I don't want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Like, because dudes, they feel a certain type of way, but just understand it's just we passionate about this game. You know what I'm saying?
We aggressive with the game. It ain't nothing personal, man. Not at all. Trust me.
So, you know, we appreciate that. So now we're going to go to 8 at the table. And shout out to 8 at the table, because I actually had somebody that contacted me from them that wanted me to be on their show. This is like a few months ago, but they didn't set anything final. But, you know, so y'all holla at us. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all want to get that shit cracking.
Yeah, let's see holla after this shit.
Exactly. After this, they might be like, no, we don't like your, you know, we find your content problematic, you know. That's what I'm saying. All right, so let's get to this first video with my favorite topic.
If this is gonna be my wife, how many people am I really have I shared this girl with too? So if she has 100 body counts, a man might not be like, yo, I don't want to have this girl who had 100 other men. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different thresholds.
Not every woman is like that. Some women just want to be open and sexual, and that's okay. That's their body. If you don't want to be with them, then don't.
Some women actually enjoy their sexuality. Like they enjoy, you know, like having a good time just like men do. I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm not saying that that's my story. What I'm saying is some women actually like to go out, have a good time and think, you know what, I'm in the moment. I'm feeling this, you know, the situation or this person or whatever. And they just might want to have sex. Why is it such a big deal? Like, you know how you feel when you do it.
I didn't hit the button. That chick looked like Black Chung-Li with the dark skin girl.
yeah, that's what's up with it. Yeah.
This is what's so funny about that clip, man. And because the dude that's talking in it, right? I think he's like the main one that's usually on the show. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's the whole body count thing where it's the whole thing of, oh, but if she, you know, she was with all these guys, and then I don't want to know that she was with all these dudes and they were having sex and blah, blah, blah. Unless you meet a virgin, your woman's been with a bunch of dudes, right? Now, what happens is, what I found interesting though, is the women that was talking on it, because what happened is that both those women are most likely getting it in. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you notice, the dark-skinned girl, she was saying it, but she tried to take the pressure off of herself. Meaning, she was like,
I'm not saying that's my story.
I'm not saying it's me, right? You feel what I'm saying? Now, the reason why women have to do that shit is because y'all motherfuckers out there really think that chicks aren't fucking. And if you find out they are fucking, you think there's something crazy about them. So you sort of hold the shit to that standard all the time. So what happens is that when guys consistently harp on this stuff, what they do is that they set a false precedent when it comes to actual long-term relationships. Because now they're going to say, well, I don't want to wife some chick up if she's slept with this amount of guys or whatever guys, right? Now, on the flip side, all these dudes saying that want to fuck a bunch of women. So like I always say, you can't want to fuck a bunch of women, but then over here want the woman to not be fucked. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then so what happens is these guys aren't listening to the women because in that particular clip, both the women are telling him, listen, they're trying to speak in code like, yo, some women like this stuff. Some women, us, like this, but we're not really talking about us because we don't want you to think that way because if I want one of you simps to wife me up, I got to make you think I'm not sexual.
A lot of niggas might see this podcast, and if I'm not mistaken, the dark skin one looked like she had on a wedding ring.
Right, exactly.
So but I mean, look, I again, when it comes to body count, this is all I have to say to that. And shout out to K Zaggin in the chat, man.
K Zaggin in the building. He said we challenge ideologies and mindsets, not people personally. Salute to Miles and L for hitting dudes in the throat with the way dominant, assertive, masculine men should behave. That's a fact.
Real sure.
Real shit.
All I say when it comes to body count is I don't question women, I instruct them. That's all I have to say about that. I don't question women, I instruct them. You understand? And I don't feel the need to worry about none of that shit, bro. As long as the woman is doing what I need her to do, that is all that matters.
Exactly.
The moment, the second that she starts to slack, that's the only time we have a fucking problem. And at that point, it's still not about her body count.
Right.
It's about, hey, didn't I tell you to do this?
Right. Exactly. Right.
What's going on?
Right.
Well, listen, Daddy, I didn't listen. Don't let it happen again. All right, let's keep moving. Right?
Right, exactly.
And then if it happens again, now you have to be demoted. Now you get to spend less time with me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And if it keeps happening, if the disrespect comes in and this, that, and the third, now you get none of my time. Now I'm on to another chick.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's how it works. You don't need to worry about a woman's body count, nigga. Like what are you really worrying about?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you really worrying about?
Well, Mouse, according to statistics, the pair bonding abilities are going to mess up and then she's going to, all that bullshit they're going to say. And I'm like, yo, again, if you're a dude out here getting it in, you know how much women like to get it in. Yo, women are nasty, bro. Shout out to 1950. Shout out to 1950. He said they want virgins. Then on the other hand, they need to know how to handle business in the bedroom. Freaks. Exactly. Listen, you ever been in a situation where you was with a chick and it's a chick you probably just met that day, yesterday, that week, and then y'all fucking and she's just doing the nastiest shit and you looking at her like, yo, I just met you though. Like, yeah, like I don't even know you like that and you're doing all this shit. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, and that shit happens over, right? That shit happens multiple times. Listen, let me tell you something. You know how many girls that I fucked who are on their way to a date? Like literally, we were fucking, my dick's in her mouth and she's going to meet another man right after me.
No mouthwash.
Exactly. No mouthwash, no brushing the teeth, nothing.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? They be getting it in.
And y'all trying to figure it all out. You're trying to document the body counts.
Right. And you're never going to know. You'll never fucking know.
Never know, bruh. You'll never know.
So it happens. It goes down. But let's get to this next clip. This one's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, let's check this out.
One of my best friends is a female, and I thank her for that. She forced platonicism on me, and it was a beautiful thing for me because it was like my first female friend, and I got to learn. Like,
it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Females and males can be friends. We talk
about
it all the time on
but it takes a lot of work.
Was she attracted to you?
Gail's personality was one of the most attractive things on the planet.
Yo, are you serious?
No, you can see it in his face. He was trying to smash.
Wait. I'm gonna play that again.
Play it again.
Check what he said about the friendship. Hold on. Check what he said. Let me play this shit again.
Friends is a female, and I thank her for that. She forced platonicism on me, and it was a beautiful thing for me because it was like my first female friend, and I got to learn. Like,
It's beautiful.
it's so beautiful.
Females and males can be friends. We talk
Well,
about
yo,
this all
bro,
the time on
but
A's
it
Table.
takes a
You
lot
see
of
that?
work.
Was she attracted to
Feather.
you?
Gail's personality was one of the most attractive things on the planet.
Oh my God. He said she forced. That means he didn't want to be her friend. And he just made it happen because he said, fuck it. If I can't really have you how I want you, I'll just let you lead me and have you have me how you want me. Oof. You see what I'm saying? So this nigga her personality was the most attractive thing. No. Listen, let me tell you something. Most women, not even just women, but people in general, most people don't have a fucking personality. What are you talking about? Most people's personality is a combination of what you see in the media. That's their personality. You meet a chick, she's like, oh yes, I've been double vaxxed and I hate Trump and all that other bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I hate Trump and cancel Andrew Tate.
Exactly right. All this misogynistic. Like, what are you talking about? Her person, bro.
And my pronouns are he, she, her, she, and them. Okay.
Yo, this shit is stupid. See, I talked about this whole thing about being friends with women before, right? There's no reason to be friends with a woman. Like, seriously. Like, there is really no good reason. Now, can you be friends with a woman? Yes. There's certain, like, exceptions to the rule. But in general, there's no reason to be friends with a woman because either you fucking, right? Or you're trying to make money with this woman.
Right.
What other reason is there to be friends? Because when I say friend, a friend is someone that I can talk about anything with and just chill and enjoy myself with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How many times you been around a woman and you said or did something that offended her? Right? So how the fuck are you real friends with this woman and you're always offending her with your man shit?
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Then on top of that, what you're doing is, I'll talk about this in another video, is you're giving a woman attention that is not sexual. What most women want, because that's the hardest thing for most women to get, which is why they try to manipulate simps into giving them a lot of attention that's not sexual. Hey, we got to get to know each other more. Hey, let's talk on the phone more. Hey, let's go out on more dates, right? Because she wants you to spend time with her. That has nothing to do with sex, because that's what most women have a hard time getting.
Right. That's a fact.
So now you're giving her all this attention for free.
Right.
For nothing. So you're like, listen, I'm going to give you the boyfriend treatment without sex. And you're going to soak this up, and I'm going to hope and wish and pray that one day maybe you will make me your man and I can get in them pants or whatever it is, but it's not going to go down.
Joe,
You see what I'm saying?
look, nigga, I'll be flirting with my female cousins, man. I know it sounds crazy, but
stupid. They gonna clip that. They gonna clip that. Like, I knew he was weird.
I mean, it's all playful. But what I'm saying, the reason why I say that is because if I flirt with my female cousins that I think look good, I'll be looking at them like, girl, you lucky you my fucking cousin. I swear. I'll be looking, they be like, stop it. Even though I got an aunt, I got this badass aunt, man. Whenever I hug her for like 4 seconds extra. Because listen, if I'm looking at my family like that, bro, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Because if I spend enough time with a woman who claims she's my friend,
right,
bro, we gon' smash, bro. We gon' fucking smash. Yes, I'ma ruin the friendship. Yes. What are you talking about, bro? Shout out to Fresh and Fit, because they do this shit all the time where they tell the girl, all right, call up or text your male friend right now and tell him that you feel horny. See what he gonna do.
Right.
And every fucking time, if the nigga answer and they say that shit, the nigga be like, I'm coming over right now. Where you at?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's funny. they said they're gonna call you Miles Gates from now on instead of Kevin Gates.
And just for the record, I ain't never did nothing with none of my family. So just for the record, but I'm just saying, I practice my mouthpiece all the time. You understand? Especially around family. So when I see my female cousins, I be talking mad shit to them, and they be laughing it off and shit. Sometimes they play along, right? But that's how I know I can't have no female friends like that, bro. Like, and again, I think a lot of that has to do with guys being very like dishonest with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because let me tell you something. I have a couple of female friends like that, just friends from high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest with you. Pretty much every last one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I either tried to smash,
exactly,
and they weren't treating me like that, and a couple of them I did get to smash.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But do I talk to them, any of them, on a regular basis today?
Right.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I still consider them friends, but I'm not going nowhere to paint their house. I'm not picking them up from the airport. I'm not doing any favors for them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because all of them living their life, they got their man, whatever. So any dude out here that's calling some chick a friend, bro, you tried to smash, and then you let her manipulate you into, like you said, Lucario, being her boyfriend without actually getting any of the benefits of being her boyfriend. But she gets all of the benefits of you being her boyfriend.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I believe, based on the clip, that he was being disingenuous is that at the very last point where he said, "Oh, her personality was the best thing on the earth," and he dipped his head like this.
Right.
Like that. There's this guy on YouTube who analyzes body language. He used to work for the FBI and shit, and he analyzed Andrew Tate shit. He analyzed Will Smith shit, and he talks about when people do anything to like not show their face or their eyes, it means they're lying.
Right.
You understand? He tells you if somebody scratches their face or if they rub their hand, it's because they're uncomfortable. They're trying to gain some type of comfort or something. So when you look at his shit, it's like you could tell he really liked that. Like he's in love with that girl, bruh.
Exactly. That's a
he's
fact.
in love with that girl, but he allowed her to manipulate him into a friend. Like that's like quintessential friend zone shit.
Right.
When the dude is in love with the bitch. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, because you ain't supposed to be in love in the first fucking place.
Exactly. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo.
Look at him, and her personality is the most special thing on this planet. Nigga, you supposed to be hollering at other broads.
Exactly.
When did you have a chance to figure out that her personality was so special?
Exactly.
Why did you put so much time and effort to that?
Mm-hmm. They crazy. Now let's get to this next clip. This one's even funnier because it's just a bunch of bullshit. But let's check this one out.
This
Here we go.
guy had told me he forgot his wallet one time, and remind you, I'm in a whole a 5-star restaurant, and now I'm looking like, damn, I didn't order mad drinks. I'm like, this is the first day. Now I'm gonna have to pay for the bill. You know how stressed I was? And the way I was really stressed. I'm like, God damn. And I had to pay for it because it's almost like I had to pay for it the way he said it. And I'm like, fine. So I paid for it. But you could tell my mood just changed. I'm like, in my head, I'm never going to hit him back up again. This is not it's not giving what I'm supposed to give. Right. So as I got home, because he had asked me for my cash app, I thought he was lying just to play it off. So as I got home, and then the money was in my cash app, and then he sent a little bit more. That's when I was
about to say, did he send
No,
more?
he sent it. I was shocked, because I thought he was trying to get away from it. I'm like, that's just some cheap stuff.
No, he was testing the waters.
Oh, God. Ridiculousness. Ridiculousness. You know how many, you could do a whole fucking Bad Boy commercial with that shit. He broke so many rules. This nigga went at a 5-star restaurant on a first date.
Number one.
You feel what I'm saying? Then this nigga's like, I forgot my wallet, right? Now, if he did it on purpose, whether he did it on purpose or he did it, you know, as like, you know, a mistake, he's goofy for that shit.
Right.
Because if he did it on purpose to quote unquote test her, he's goofy for that, because why are you trying to test this a woman like this on a first date when she's not that important to test her at that level? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not that important. Now, what I find interesting is, even from the woman's side, which is funny, she's like, I got stressed out, right? So she's stressed out because she's like, shit, I gotta fucking pay for this shit, right? Now, she says when he got home, he sent her the Cash App plus a little extra.
Oh my God.
Notice the other girl was like, oh yeah, I was gonna ask, did he send a little extra? So they're both expecting extra money. Why are they expecting extra money? They're expecting extra money because this is how niggas act towards them all the time. Now, what I find funny is, did he leave his phone at home too? Because why didn't he just Cash App her the shit at the restaurant? You understand what I'm saying?
He could have Cash Apped you at the dinner table.
Exactly, right. So
Cash App you just paid him because I forgot my wallet. Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Right. So if he did that as a test, right? He's an idiot because him trying to test her in that way is making her more important than she is at that moment. Why he shouldn't have been at a fucking 5-star restaurant on the first fucking date in the first place.
Facts.
Because see, what you guys got to understand is this. A lot of the stuff that's being said, there's undertones of things that you're getting a certain message. Because when you watch that, she said, oh yeah, this is the first day we went to a 5-star restaurant. So now, if you're not aware or conscious of it, you don't realize that she literally just said, oh, you guys should take us women out to 5-star restaurants on the first fucking date. You see what I'm saying? Then she says, oh, I was stressed out because I had to pay.
You wasn't stressed when you was eating that shit, though.
Exactly. When she was eating it and he was going to pay, everything was cool. Well, what they're saying is, yo, you guys, you got to pay. You don't want to stress these women out. And you know what she said? I was never going to call him again. So guys, you got to pay for all of this shit or else she's never going to call you again.
Not once did she say, damn, this steak look expensive. This is stressful.
Right, exactly.
I hope he could afford all this. Damn, look how many drinks we ordered. And look at the steak. Look at the lobster. This is kind of stressful.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is as soon as it's all these little messages in that shit. They're like, guys, take women out to expensive restaurants, right? Make sure you're paying for everything. If you let her pay, then she's never going to call you again. And she's going to be stressed out. And not only do you have to pay, you should add a little extra in her Cash App. For what? Who knows? Because she's a bitch. Just no. The chick.
No, you gotta put extra for the stress.
Oh, right. Because she was stressed, you had to add extra for the pain and suffering. Yes. Yes.
But women don't want leadership though.
Exactly right.
Listen, she was so stressed out that she had to come up off the bread, right?
Right.
But if I say I'm not looking for a partner, they looking at me crazy.
Exactly.
Because any woman out there, if you're truly looking for a partner and something goes down and the man you're with forgot his wallet, let's just say something happened, something crazy happened. As a partner, you should be inspired to step up.
Exactly right.
And do your part, right?
Exactly.
But when it came for you to step up and do your part, you were stressed.
Right.
And then when I say women need leadership, there's something wrong with me.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Yo, this shit is hilarious. But shout out to 8 at the table. That's the 3 clips we have for them. Now, we're about to move on to my dude Stephen Speaks.
Oh shit.
So let's get into this real quick. Let's get into this clip.
We have to accept men and women are different. And in understanding our differences, we can create more harmony with each other. When she comes to you and expresses a concern, if that concern does not line up in your head logically, men tend to dismiss it. When that woman says to you, this is how I feel, it's not about your logic at that point, bruh. It's about how she feels.
What? No, that shit was short. Play it again. Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
You gotta play it again. Hold on.
We have to accept men and women are different. And in understanding our differences, we can create more harmony with each other. When she comes to you and expresses a concern, if that concern does not line up in your head logically, men tend to dismiss it. When that woman says to you, this is how I feel, it's not about your logic at that point, bruh. It's about how she feels.
Other nigga looks like him like, no, it's not about my logic at that point, right? It's about how she feels. Right.
So you with your chick, and she's like, I feel like we don't go out anymore. And you're like, but baby, we went out every day this week. But I feel like we don't go out as much anymore. So he's saying, fuck with your logic, and it's just all about how she feels. You feel what I'm saying? Because the feelings are supposed to override the facts.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? This is goofy.
And believe all women, too, while you're at it.
Exactly. This is goofy shit.
Because it's not about your logic anymore, bro. It's about that woman's feelings, bro.
Feels.
Come on, bro.
And see, what the part you got to understand is that the feelings, right, are just how she feels about a situation. The feeling about a situation does not equate to the reality of a situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that you dealing with your chick, and she might be feeling a certain way about a certain thing. Now, if you're going based off of just how she feels about the certain thing, right, then you're now going to move and make moves based off of just her feelings, right? And then what happens is that if you're going to make moves based just off her feelings, then what you could be doing is that you can be doing things that can disrupt the reality of the situation, and then you're on a whole nother course that don't even make sense. So it's not that you can't take into account your girl's feelings, but if you're fucking disregarding your logic based off of her feelings, then what happens is that now she's leading the relationship. She's leading you with feelings. There's a reason why a man has to lead the relationship. And it's exactly this point in the video. The fact that she's feeling some way about something, right, doesn't matter in the in the grand scheme of things when action has to be taken in a particular situation where that man has to lead regardless of the feelings.
Facts. Yep.
Because I'm sure if you go to work and it's paycheck day and your boss, it just ain't feeling it, you don't give a fuck how he feeling. You want your motherfucking paycheck, correct? But don't worry about that though, because your logic isn't, I know you work 2 weeks and I know you should get a paycheck, but your logic at this point, it doesn't matter because the feelings are the thing. What? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is what the fuck, again, you can take it into account how your girl feels. You can be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yes, you can nod your head and listen to what she has to say. Because guess what? Let me tell you guys something about women. A lot of times, women just want you to listen to what the fuck they're saying. And then 5 minutes later, she's feeling something else.
Ooh.
So exactly. So in 1 minute, she's feeling this way. And then she tells you how she feels. You say, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, I hear you. And then 5 minutes later, you know what she's like? She's like, I'm really happy that you listened to me. I just feel so much better. I just so happy that I have a strong man that's... You see what I'm saying? You account her feelings, but you're not going based off the fucking feeling. You're not like, I got to change the whole fucking plan because you feel this way. No. So you got to let women sit with their feelings and let it pass through them.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Just like even spiritual teachers talk about this. My mentor, Anthony DeMello, he said, when a person says, I am depressed, that's not a true statement. The true statement is, I am going through a depression right now.
Right.
What happens is the depression's going to flow through you. So right now you're depressed. 10 minutes later, you might not be in a depression, right? So it's the same thing for women's emotions. Right now, she's feeling emotional, and then 5-10 minutes later, she's gonna be feeling something else.
But bruh, it's not about your logic, bruh. It's about her feelings, bruh. Hey, listen. Go ahead, keep going, man, because y'all just creating more clients for us, bro. That's all it is.
let's move on to the second video. Okay, let's go. Let's check this out.
Should a man be financially stable before he starts dating?
He should. I believe he should. I believe if he wants the best results possible, yes. Again, he don't got to be rich, but you got to be able to take care of yourself. If you need her to survive, and when I say her, any woman to come in your life to survive, that's a problem. Because here is what happens in a lot of situations. Men tend to pick women based on where they are in life. All right?
Okay.
Which is why you'll see the situations where guys who were once broke were with one kind of woman.
Yeah.
They get famous or rich, and now they switch up.
Right.
And people will say they switched up, and I say, no, they didn't switch up. Their true colors finally came out.
Yes.
They always wanted that woman.
Yes.
They could not afford that woman. All right? They were not in a position to get that woman. So they took what they can get. And unfortunately, they're taking that woman on the premise of what she can do for them, not what he will do for her.
He was doing good at first. At first, he was doing good because when I watched this, I was like, okay, I get you. You don't want a chick to be taking care of you and be reliable. I feel you, my brother. Then he fucked up.
Yo, listen, we got 526 people watching. Can we play that masculine identity membership commercial, bro?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So all 525 people, make sure y'all go to the masculineidentitymembership.com. Check this video.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Make sure you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Join the Masculine Identity Membership. But yeah, so in that video, the dude said, "Oh, he got what he got because he couldn't afford the other woman."
Damn.
Which implies that in order for you to get the certain type of women you need, you have to have a certain level of money or status or whatever the fuck.
Bro.
This is what we're talking about, guys.
Yo, now that I think about my life and my the women that I've been with,
right?
Like all of the women that I've been with have had a higher status than me as far as like career or work or whatever. Because I've always been a vocational type of dude. I never got a college degree.
Right.
And I'm thinking back, all of the women that I dated, like not just smash, but the women that stuck with me for a little while, all of them were like at least masters. You know what I'm saying? Like chicks with their masters, or well, at least bachelors, but they've been in their career for years, and they always made more money than me.
Right.
So what are you trying to say? I've been dating out of my league my entire fucking life?
Exactly right.
or there's no fucking league but my own.
They ain't ready for that.
But no, seriously, bro. It's like, what do y'all really want a nigga to believe about himself? That's what you want me to believe about me? That there's a league that I'm not supposed to talk to this type of woman.
Right.
Because she makes 6 figures or some dumb shit like that.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if this bitch got 6 PhDs. I'ma have her in the fucking kitchen with high heels, some panties, and a thong on, cooking dinner for me.
It's a fact.
I'm gonna have her bending over at the fucking oven. Right? And then I'm gonna slide up behind her and pull the thong to the side and give her an appetizer before we have dinner, nigga. What are you talking about? Which league?
See, Alpha Simp, that's a perfect name for him. He says, how you get around those girls with no money. See, you don't even understand this, brother. I'm gonna tell you, it's real simple. Right? There's these things that everybody has. Every man has this, or most men have this. It's called legs, right? So what you do is you have a right leg and a left leg. So you put the right leg in the front and then the left leg in the front, the left leg in the front, the right leg in the front, right? And that's called walking. So what you do is that you walk to the woman. Now, we also have these things called mouths. So what you do is when you're in front of the woman, you open your mouth, and then what you're going to do is you're going to say things called words. And then those words, you're going to express yourself and let the woman know what you want. And then that's how you're going to interact with the girl to get what you want. That's how you walk. That's how you get around those women with no money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what's wrong with these motherfuckers with this shit.
Wait. So did they forget about did they forget about the Pookies and the Ray Rays that took their girls from them? Or since we on YouTube and social media now, they forgot all about the Pookies and Ray Rays that get all the bitches in the neighborhood, huh?
Right, exactly. Because this dude said, Lakari, no way dude can maintain a baddie without no money, though. So tell that to the Pookies and Ray Rays fucking your girl while you at work. You know what I'm saying?
Tell that to the UPS nigga. Tell that to the pool cleaner. To the fucking landscaping ass nigga that's fucking your wife when you're at work.
Right, exactly.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. Yo, you know what it is? What you say, Lucario? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, let's get to this next video. So this is the last video we have of Stefan, and then we got 3 more videos left, and then we're gonna get to some calls. All right, so let's get to this next video.
You meet the woman you have a connection with, she easily separates herself from the pack. If she is not separated from the pack, then there is not a connection there.
Wow.
All right. So if you're ever in a situation where you're contemplating between multiple different women, I'm gonna tell you to choose none.
Ooh.
All right. Because none of them have a connection with you, or you have no connection with them, and the connection has to be a two-way thing. So yes, if not one of them stands out from the rest, don't do it. None of them are for you. They're all logical choices, maybe, and in your mind you found all the reasons why you like them and this could possibly work. But again, without a genuine connection, it ain't gonna work.
Yo.
Yo, it's crazy because he be doing good.
Yeah, and then he be falling off.
Yeah, he be doing good, and then there's a point where he just
falls off, bro. What are you talking about, man? See, what he's implying in this video is that there's going to be a special girl that you're going to meet, and she's going to stand out from all the rest, and she's going to be special. Now, let me tell you when a woman stands out from the rest. A woman only stands out when you give her instruction to stand out. So what that means is I got to tell a chick to do something first, and I need to see how consistent she is with doing what I say. Then if I see that she's consistent with doing what I say, then she stands out from the other women who may not be doing what I say, or who's only doing what I say this time or that time. This woman is consistent in doing what I say, so she stands out. That is the only way a woman is going to stand out. All of this shit about, oh, well, she's nice and she's special. She has a nice personality and she's a high value woman and she works here. None of that matters. The only way she's going to stand out is there needs to be action taken over a period of time for her to stand out. So what are we talking about here? See, he said, if you have all these women and, you should just not pick any of them because you don't feel that connection. No, the connection is only going to be felt when this woman is basically being cooperative, consistent, and compliant with me. That's it. Once the woman is like that, then that's when you're actually going to feel a connection. You know why? Because you're going to feel connected to her because she is a reflection of who the fuck you are as a man at that point. Because essentially, she's mirroring you, and she's mirroring you because she's listening to what the fuck you're saying. You see what I'm saying? See, dudes who have game start to love women when those women are following his instruction, and they are basically inspired by him. Because guess what? When he sees that woman, he sees himself. This is what you got to understand.
Lucario, nah, bruh, nah. Because at a certain point, it's not about your logic anymore, bruh.
Exactly right.
Are you mansplaining, bruh? Is that what you're doing, bruh?
Yo, it's crazy. I do so. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, because all of this, man, she's just one special woman. How? What makes her special?
Nigga, I'm the special one. What are you talking about?
Like, you walk into a room, you see a chick, and she's special. The light shines on her. Everything slows down. Everything's in slow motion. The music is, the light, everything is just amazing. Y'all start walking to each other in slow motion. It's all great. No, that's not how this shit works. You see what I'm saying? And see what happens is that a lot of simps believe this stuff. So they see, this is the thing. The reason why they think this is because they're looking at the woman outside of themselves.
Yeah.
But when you're a dude who's, because you know what's the interesting part? A lot of these guys talk about being on their purpose.
Right.
If you're on your purpose and you're doing the shit that you need to be doing, that means that the woman that you're fucking with should be a part of that purpose. That means she should be a part of your situation. That means she has to get acclimated to your thing.
Yep.
So if she's getting acclimated to your thing, then how the fuck is she special until she's acclimated to your thing? You know what I'm saying? So these dudes is like, well, you know, I talked to this girl and she had a nice personality, we went on a date and I'm courting her. What? Nigga, how the fuck is she special if she's not? It's like, you know, it's like when a person says, like if you say a chick is hot, looks good. You know why she looks good? She doesn't look good because it's a fact she looks good. She only looks good because you think she looks good. That's right. Your own opinion of that woman looking good. So what you're doing is that you're talking about her in relation to you.
Right.
So how is she special unless it's in relation to you? You see what I'm saying? So they're looking at it like, oh, well, these girls out here, if you got to feel that spark and that connection. No, she has to be special to me. You see what I'm saying? She got to be special to me. And if she ain't special to me, then she ain't special. It's that simple. But she can't be special to me unless she's following my instructions. It's that simple. Like, I understand how dudes will get this shit. Now, we're about to show the last 3 videos, and these are the worst. This one is from...
It gets worse?
It gets worse. So this one is from this dude named Keenan Williams. And I think he's like a guy who's like a millionaire, and he's supposed to teach people how to get money and all this other stuff. But let's look at this video real quick.
Sex is for poor people. What? Yeah. Right? Listen, you gotta hear me out. We understand that people throw sex around so casually. You didn't have sex with this person. You meet somebody, you feel good about them. You're having sex. Hey, you don't want to go home lonely tonight. What you doing? You're having sex. These are the things that people are passing around so frivolously, like it's not nothing that's spiritual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sex is more about connection. I just want to have sex with you and probably nothing else.
Yeah.
Right? You're wasting so much money and time when you could be busy focusing on your future, building something. Successful people is not trying to hook up like that. Versus, hey, let's get connected. You locked in.
Yes.
And when you locked in, that's when you make more commitment.
People also don't realize that you're catching the energy of other people. Whatever energy they dealt with before you, you're literally picking it up and taking it to your body, whether you use protection or not. You're taking it all into yourself. There's no end goal.
There's no end goal.
Yeah.
Yo! Man, Jesus Christ.
You know what's fucked up?
This is terrible.
How much dick the girl that kept saying yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. How much dick she sucked in her lifetime?
That's a fact.
Every time she said yes, I just heard. Like I heard it, like bitch, you a freak. Don't sit there and act like because the energy you taking it because that's how she know.
Right.
She take it all in with her nasty, freaky, sexy ass.
I'm about to holler.
I ain't even go front though. I'm liking it. I like the dark skin shit. You feel me? I like that dark skin thick shit. You feel me? She's sitting there talking about yes. I'm like, you better stop supporting this bullshit because you know you love sex more than all of them. Are you feeling what?
Hey, yo, he said sex is for poor people. So, and people are trying to equate. He's basically saying that, you spend all this time having sex, so you ain't making no money. That's basically what he's saying. And again, even they had the whole thing where they said sex on average takes 5 minutes. 5 fucking minutes, bro. You trying to tell me you can't fuck for 5 minutes? Now, all this whole energy and the soul ties and all that other shit. Exactly. Keith Zagin said, someone tell Nick Cannon sex is for poor people. I guess he didn't get the memo for that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh my, don't Elon Musk got like 1 million fucking kids or some shit?
Yeah, me too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it was for poor people. What are we talking about here? You feel what I'm saying? But this is what these guys talk about here. It's like, and then she's talking about, the energy. Do you know that you're exchanging energy at all times?
At all times. Energy.
Right now we're exchanging energy. You guys are watching us. We're getting the feedback from y'all. We're both exchanging energy literally right now.
Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is only transferred.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that when they talk about sex, it's like it's different? Oh, now it's different because it's sex. How? Oh, now it's special because it's sex. How? How is it special now because it's sex? You're exchanging the energy having a conversation with someone, right? You're exchanging energy just chilling, having a basketball game with a motherfucker, playing dominoes, playing cards, watching a movie, talking about the movie. We're exchanging energy through all of this stuff. But when it comes to sex, this is when people want to talk about it like it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well not talk to people. You know what? Guys, you shouldn't be having casual conversations with people at networking events because you're exchanging energies and all this other stuff. Matter of fact, don't talk to your mom and dad because you're exchanging energy by talking to them and they could say something that can make you feel a certain way. Really? Like, come on, man. Don't watch that movie because you're exchanging energy. No. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. But that's how the fucking game goes with motherfuckers. Now, this next video is by the same dude, Keenan Williams, and he's just super simping in this one. So check this out.
All the bills. Men should pay all the bills, even from day one.
I like this.
From day one. You have to remember what type of presentation are you presenting to a woman, Hey, I'm this dude that wants you to come in the situation and you do you and I do me. What's the point of being with somebody? You should do this on date number 1, right? Cool. Oh, you got a car note. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. This and that. Have your own before you start dating. That way, when you meet a young lady, it's immediately like, hey, I'm gonna take care of this. It's not you being paymaster. It's you saying, you're with me, you are with me. You're not with him no more. Now imagine if you take over and you say, look, I got this. That lets that woman know that you are not playing any games and you are serious about getting with her. What I hate the most is paying half the rent. Because even some ladies say, no, I agree, I'm supposed to split half the rent. That's because you never met a real man, boo-boo.
Yes.
If you would have met a real man, he would never let you pay all the bills or even half the bills.
And this goes for every nigga that say boo-boo. Nigga, once you say boo-boo, everything you said before that gets tossed out the fucking window. I'm sorry.
He's like this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
So I have to extend to pay your car note on the first date to let you know I'm serious.
On day one.
Fuck out of here. Yo.
Nigga, on day one.
Please listen to these niggas and go make your mistakes and then come back to us for the real game when y'all tired of the bullshit.
Exactly. This motherfucker said she needed to see that you ain't playing. So basically, you setting niggas up to get played because you ain't playing, but she's playing. She's like, oh, this nigga's a sucker. He gonna pay my car note. He gonna pay my bills. He gonna do all of this shit for me. And this is the first day. He don't even know me like that. You feel what I'm saying? He don't even know me like that.
Yeah, because I'm taking over. You know what I'm saying? So now you with me.
Right.
You ain't with him no more. You with me because I'm paying for everything now.
And I'm like, how the fuck are you taking over on the first fucking date? I don't even know if I like you. You don't even know if you like me. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
You see what I'm saying? Like, this dude just appointed himself her man on the first date. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo. See, this is what we talking about. We talking about all this simping shit, man. Like, who is she? Why is she special to where you're paying for all of this shit on the first date? Huh? It's crazy. Ridiculous. So now we're gonna get to the last video. Now, this is from someone else. I don't know. I don't know the name. I just saw this today and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding. This one's a little longer. It's probably about a minute and a half.
Okay.
So you got it, but you know, just pay attention to what's being said. And we're gonna talk about this.
The night I proposed
we go
to
to
her,
lunch and eat at the dollar menu.
Yeah, we eat off the dollar menu.
Eat off the dollar menu.
Yep. And so, like when you talk about the 23 years that we've been married, you know, all the stuff that we've overcome in our marriage, that I've overcome in my life, I wish a chick would try to come between me and this girl. It would be the worst thing you've ever done in your life. I promise you. But you come between me and Juliet, it'd be the most embarrassing day of your life. If you
bad for you.
If you ever flirted with me, it'd be the most embarrassing day of your life.
Let me tell you something. Tim would put you on blast. He told me, he's like, I'm just gonna start screaming. And just
I will. Like, I'm not.
She said this to me.
No. Don't ever slide in my DMs. Don't ever try to say anything. Like, you're not. I don't care. Whatever you got, Juliet got it.
Oh my god.
And it tastes better. It's sweeter. It's tighter than anything you got. You can't get me.
Edit all that out, please, and thank you.
None of that. None
all
of that.
The edits.
No,
all
none
the
of
edits.
that's being edited because sexual temptation is out there, and I'm telling you right now, I know who was in that donut truck with me, fam, and it wasn't you. Right. So I'm just putting everybody on notice now. Like, this is like a new space that we're in. Yeah. This podcast, like, God's blessing this podcast. A lot of new people are gonna find me. I wish you would. I'm looking right in the camera.
Oh my God. So this guy, he's like, listen, I've been with my wife for 23 years. Don't come in my DMs because I'm gonna embarrass you. I don't want you. What my wife has tastes better, is tighter, all of that other shit. And I think the lady was his wife, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. That's what it seemed like, right? And yo, so he's like, sexual temptation is out there, but don't fuck with me because I'm so committed to my wife that I would never do that.
When I hear niggas talk like that, when I hear niggas talk like that, it sounds like they trying to convince themselves.
Exactly. That's a fact.
That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you trying to convince. You have to remind yourself of who was in that donut truck with you.
Exactly, right.
You don't make the mistake and go fuck something because you fiending for some new pussy, nigga.
Exactly.
You fiending for some new.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And you're trying to remind yourself, hey, she's been with me. She's supported me. And her pussy's the tightest and the greatest and the sweetest.
Right. And I'm like, how you know hers the tightest and greatest and sweetest? How you know? You don't.
And
see, and this is the thing people don't understand, right? Your love for someone doesn't negate your sexual attraction for someone else. And so what happens is, just because you love your woman don't mean another chick can't get your dick hard. That don't mean you ain't gonna be tempted. Now it's up to him whether or not he. Because remember, even the fact that he said sexual temptation is out there, he's already acknowledging that he's tempted, which means that he wants it. Because ain't no straight nigga went around a bunch of gay dudes and was like, man, sexual temptation. No, niggas ain't thinking about that around gay niggas, because you're not tempted around gay niggas because you ain't trying to fuck gay niggas. But if you are a straight man and you're talking about sexual temptation is out there, that means you're tempted to fuck other women, correct? So what the fuck are we talking about? Like, I don't like when motherfuckers try to bullshit, bro.
Yo, why you exposing these niggas so heavy though, bro? Like,
niggas be bullshitting, man. I would don't come in my DMs. He wants a chick to come in the DMs.
I'm looking in the camera.
He's like, bitches, come through.
Exactly. He's like, come through, please come through.
Come save me from this old pussy that I'm getting tired of.
Because you know what's gonna happen? He gonna fuck the girl, and then his wife gonna be like, I think you cheating on me, girl. Didn't you see on that podcast? I told the world I don't want nobody in the DMs. I ain't fucking around. And what's gonna happen is some chick might challenge him to fuck around.
Right.
And then he gonna be like, cause see, it's easy to talk that shit until a bad bitch that you wanna fuck is in your face. She's cooperating. And she's cooperating, bro. See, it's one thing to have the bad chick, but it's another thing to have the bad chick cooperating, because then you start playing mind games with yourself. You're like, well, listen, I'm not really doing nothing. I ain't cheating. We just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We just talking. You understand? Then that talking turn into, oh, we was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's a fucking rap.
See, and the saddest part, because this reminds me of that video that we did when we was in Miami, when we was talking about how, like, if you got a chick and then you might like meet a new chick, and because your game is so weak, you start treating the new chick better than your old chick or your main chick.
Exactly.
He sound like one of them cats where he's so, what's the word? He's so shaky.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's trying too hard. He's, again, I don't know this nigga, but to me, it sounds like he's trying too hard to keep it together. That's what it sounds like to me.
Right.
To the point where a chick who she don't even gotta look anywhere as decent or as attractive as his main chick.
Right.
And he'll fuck around and make a mistake.
Exactly.
And not only will he make the mistake, but he'll literally, his whole shit will go out the window, and then he'll start treating his main chick
like shit.
Like shit.
You know what it reminds me of too? You know when a motherfucker is scared, so he overcompensates to act tough.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's acting tougher in because he doesn't want nobody to fuck with him. So that's what it sounds like in this shit. He's trying to be so tough on how committed and how fucking monogamous he is to his woman.
I wish you would. I promise you, boo. It'll be the most embarrassing day.
Play the button, please. The most embarrassing day of your life.
Yes. Don't be sliding in my DMs.
Cause all he had to say was, listen, man, I love my wife. And we've been together for years, and I'm committed to keeping this thing going for years to come. That's it.
That's it. That's all you gotta say, homie.
You ain't gotta be like, listen, I love my wife, and y'all bitches better not be in my DM because I ain't fucking around. If y'all want that smoke, like it was almost like he sounded like he had beef with these women. Like he's like, he's like, don't try me, I will embarrass you, yo. Like he got beef with these chicks, like super dramatic and shit. I'm like, God damn, bro, it's okay.
He got beef with his libido. That's what he.
Exactly. I'm like,
he's feeling for some new heavy.
Exactly. But yeah, that's all the videos we got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody whose videos we use to demonstrate and illustrate the SimpCAST. You know what I'm saying? That's out here. And guys, if you have a question with a Q and chat, if you want to call in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. So let's go to 862. What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, what's up, Macario?
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, I called about maybe like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you remember. I was calling about I had the 2 chicks I was living with giving me money and shit. Remember that?
I think so. But what's going on with you now?
Yeah. Well, anyway, now I'm trying to see like, okay, well, how can I keep like extracting like resources from these chicks and just like, you know, so I don't gotta like, you know, work hard and shit. Far as like, I ain't trying to.
Wait. Hold on. Were you the dude who was talking about he was living with the 2 chicks and you ain't got no money and shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, stop, bro. Stop. Listen.
Go get a job, homie.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something. You need to be doing your own thing because you don't want to be at the mercy of these women. So right now you're at the mercy of these women. So you're spending a lot of energy trying to get the woman to give you something. But what happens is that a woman is supposed to want to give you something based off of the man you are to try to keep you interested in her. But what it seemed like is that you're dealing with chicks who might be a little bit like, you know, on a lower level, I should say. And then they're just trying to do what they got to do to keep you around because you're willing to be consistent on their fucking dime or their program. You see what I'm saying? Because let me ask you this question: do these women, do they argue with you, bring you any drama, nag you or anything?
Let me see.
Other
than like, you know, like when I don't got the let's just say the shit I sell.
Listen. Do your broads argue with you? Yes or no, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
See, and that's what we're saying. They're arguing with you because they're looking at you like, why should I respect you when you coming to us for shit? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is that when they see you, every time they see you, they're reminded that they're settling.
Come on, Lucario. Stop. Come on, man.
So I'm saying that's why they're arguing. That's why they have that energy to argue.
Even if like they got other dudes already, like even if they got like other niggas already,
it don't matter. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. You worried about the other dudes. It don't matter. What I'm saying is for you. What I'm saying is you're running behind them.
Yeah. Caller, let me ask you a question. Other than the bedroom, what other aspects of their life are you leading in, or are you leading them in?
None really. Like
exactly. Yeah. Listen. If you want to keep extracting resources, you got to show some type of value. In order to show value, you have to show some type of leadership. So whether it's to, you know, help them budget or help them figure out a side hustle or support them in their job or, you know, maybe take them to work or, you know, you gotta be able to do something, bro. Like you can't just, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be a bump on the log. Like you got to provide some type of value, bro.
Soak shit up.
Huh?
Right. Because I'm trying to do the least and like get the most.
See, and that's why you fucking up. That's why you fucking up, my nigga.
I don't really care about them like that. If that makes sense. Like,
but see,
cool people and all, but
no. See, that's why you fucking up.
I really wouldn't.
That's why you fucking up, bro. Because you're trying to get the most for the least. And you have no desire to fuck with them, which is playing out in your actions. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't give a fuck, then why are you there? Because you're trying to get some money.
Yeah, just for the money.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because you don't care, right, and because you're trying to get the most out of doing the least, right. That combination is not going to yield you results because what's going to happen is that the women are going to look at you and say, why should I give you the most when I'm getting the least? You understand that?
For the least, right? It's like getting obvious. Like I'm not really care.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So that's what I'm saying. So unless you're bringing some sort of value, because this is the thing, a woman wants to pour value in you when you pour value in you because she's going to benefit off your value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're a guy who's on point, if you're a guy who's on point, she's going to say, you know what? Let me add to what he got going on, and because I'm adding to what he got going on, then what's going to happen is that he's going to return that type of energy to me, and that's going to upgrade me as a woman. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't doing none of that shit.
Right.
You're basically like you're like what's the male version of a succubus? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing, bro. I'm just saying.
Do they have those?
I don't know. You might have invented it. You might be the first one. You got to call it something. Be like, I invented this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey yo, Lucario, you right? Because a nigga just do be laying up playing PlayStation. All nigga do is go to the gym. And then I just, when I wait time I can.
Caller. Listen, so you go to the gym. Do you at least take your girls to the gym and work them out or anything like that?
Nah. I be trying to get out of chicks.
Wow. No offense, but you sound like an ain't shit nigga, man. That's fucked up.
He know it's true.
I was just like, because I'm like, okay, well, it's like these chicks, they occupied already, so it's like, all right, cool, they be going. I'll be like, all right, but nah.
No, but
right.
see, bro. You sound. This is what I'm saying. You almost sounded like a chick. That's what chicks do. A woman will say, man, this guy got a bunch of girls, so I ain't gonna do my part. He can get his other girl to do that shit. You understand? That's what chicks be doing sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I
you have to be on point.
No money or nothing. Right. I might make a plate here and there. Something.
Right. So this is what I say to you, brother. You definitely got to be on your purpose, nigga. Because you know what I'm saying? Get on, do your shit. Listen. Figure out what you want to do. Do your shit.
Yeah, be with
you know what I'm saying? And follow. Right, you know what I'm saying? Follow your shit and have the women follow you. Don't sit there trying to chase after them, my brother. But I appreciate the call, man. All right, let's go to 850. 850, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, this is Endomorph Nation. What's up, Miles? What's up, Lucario?
Hey, what's up, man? Endomorph. Yo, shout out to Endomorph, man. He be with me on my morning walks and shit. And if anybody want to join I guess you could call it the Discord. I do an Instagram live Monday through Friday. I'll be walking through the park and I'll be answering questions. So follow me on Miles in the Game on Instagram. Miles in the Game on Instagram. What's up, Endomorph? How you doing, man? How can we help you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Like I told you before, I just broke up with one of my chicks.
Right.
The other day. And like I said, I feel good about this. I didn't think I would, but I do now. And that's like something totally different. I never experienced before. I've been rejecting chicks like crazy. Like even yesterday, I had to reject one actually. She didn't take it the best way. Like she was trying to stay. I was just like, I don't think I want it. But my question was though, I heard y'all discussing about these guys and the SimpCAST. That's a really good topic because a lot of dudes got this happy wife, happy life BS.
Right.
They running with gotta please the woman kind of nonsense, and that stuff don't speak to. I mean, I really got beef with him, but the stuff he was saying every time he said it, bro. And this was before I came across you guys. I was like, ugh, I cannot stand that shit, bro. I cannot stand it, yo. So when y'all came up with a video like this, I was like, I gotta call in. Oh, and I did donate, by the way, Lucario.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. I forgot to
Yeah, man. So my question, being I've been my other chick that I'm dealing with, because I only got two. My other chick she is down for the cause. She helps me out with stuff. I help her out with stuff. She is committed. She is not committed, but
hey, Endomorph, you my nigga and all that, but I'm gonna need you to get to the fucking question, homie. All right, homie.
I'm about to right now.
All right now.
I was thinking that how do you know if you're poly? Because one of the chicks asked me kind of said something to me, and she's like, are you poly or something like that? And I was like, you know, I don't really know. You know, like, how do you know, like, you're into that? Because, like, I don't get jealous. Like, I like going.
So you're saying, so hold on, you're saying, how do you know that you're into poly relationships?
Yeah,
situations?
yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing you gotta hold on. But this is the thing. This thing you gotta understand. See, a polyamorous relationship is about a relationship. So there's a difference between just wanting to fuck a whole bunch of chicks and wanting to actually be in a poly relationship. So you know, you're poly if you want, you know, multiple like relationships. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, not just fucking. You understand? If you just want to fuck, then you just want to fuck. You're a player. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But you also, but also what it is that you got to be able to want, like, it's just like you have, like, if you want, think about if you want a girlfriend, but you want more than one girlfriend or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's really all it is.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Right.
But you would know. It's something you would know. It's not anything like you would know because it's something that you would want, and then you would just go after what you want. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
What is the part that you're stuck on? What's the part that's keeping you from actually making the choice and the decision? I'm not fully understanding, because you sound like you already sound like you have more than one woman you're dealing with. So what's the part that's got you confused?
No, I'm trying to see, like, if, like, because, you know, the specific girl that I'm dealing with, like, you know, what I was telling her, you know, like, I'm putting her through the vetting process and everything like that. And I told her, you know, how long it's going to take and everything like that. Or like how long it might take, you know, and she's down for that. But, like, I want to make sure that, you know, like, am I wanting to just have more than one girlfriend, you know, like, going forward, you know, or, you know, is one enough for me? Because, like, you know, like, I do like, I like relationships. I'm not gonna lie. I do like relationships. I like talking to more than one woman, like, and enjoy the interactions at times, you know, and it's cool to kind of have women, you know, like that, you know, kind of worship you almost, you know, like like that whole vibe. You know?
This nigga. Listen, because basically, look, is this, bro? Is this? While you're doing what you're doing, you'll figure out your shit. And once you figure out your shit, then you just relay that onto the chick of how you want to make shit go down.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 37.
Nigga, come on, man.
I thought he was like 20 or some shit. 20.
Come on, man. You really don't know by now, bro. Like, seriously,
bro. I was married. I had the whole, you know, like.
Okay, so why did you divorce? Why did you get rid of your marriage?
We was just incompatible, man. It was just incompatible.
You was incompatible? How long were you married?
For 2.5 years.
It took you 2.5 years to find out you wasn't compatible with a chick?
I mean, I wasn't the same person I am now.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on. Here's what I'm getting from you, bro. You sound like the type of dude that has trouble not believing in who he is. Hear me clearly. You have trouble believing who you actually are.
Right.
You are having trouble with literally looking in the mirror and accepting the person in the fucking mirror.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not that hard, bro. You're 37 already. You've been married already. There are different women. You understand that there's a vetting process. Be willing to choose your identity and move along with whatever comes with that. Be brave. Be courageous. This is the type of shit that I say when I say it takes courage to be who the fuck you are.
That's a fact.
This is the shit that I'm talking about.
I mean, I'm learning that.
Hold. You good, bro. You good. Hold. You're a 37-year-old man who has been married already. Do you have any kids?
One.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Imagine there's a father out here who doesn't know who the fuck he is. There's a father out here who's still having trouble figuring what he really wants out of relationships and his life. And he's honestly, you've already said it, but you're too afraid to fucking actually make the goddamn decision.
Right, because the truth is inside you, my brother. You feel what I'm saying? You basically want it, but you scared to do it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's all it is, man.
You know, there's still a part of me, and like I've been working through it. You know, like trying to.
Okay, all right. So my next question is, caller, Endomorph, check it. My next question to you is, what are you afraid of?
You know, I will say I was afraid of, you know, like just how other people was gonna look at it.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. You ain't gotta say no more, bro. You ain't gotta say no more.
Right, like,
you ain't gotta say no more. You're living. You're a 37-year-old fucking man. 40 is what, less than 3 years away, and you're still worried about how other people think of you.
Right.
You have what kind of child do you have? Please don't say you have a son, please.
I have a son.
Damn, bro.
Bro, are you on the Masculine Identity membership?
I'm on the Bad Boy membership.
Yes, get on the Masculine Identity membership today, bro.
Nigga.
So you need to get on that shit ASAP, bro.
Bro, come on, bro. Bro, stop playing around, homie. Stop playing around, man. Your son is looking up to you, bro.
I just started a couple of months ago, bro. I'm getting there.
How old is your son? How old is your son?
He's 3.
3. Look, you have by age 4 is when he's really gonna start absorbing all the things that you have to teach him. You really need to get it together. Before you have less than a year to get it together, bro. You have less than a fucking year to get it together. You understand?
I agree.
Stop being scared.
That's why, you know, like I took this leap. You know, like even doing this stuff is not normal for me. Like even calling you guys is not normal for me. But you know, like every day I'm trying to like be a better, you know, like just a better man.
Listen, bro. Listen. You're a man. It's your job to make a decision. Every decision is not about being the right decision. What it's about is progress. Right. But with progress comes growth. With growth comes growing pains.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you make a decision, it takes you out of your comfort zone. But you have to trust in your masculine identity that you will be able to manage it and move forward. That's what it's about. It's not about making the right decision every time. It's about making a decision so you can move forward and deal with the obstacles and situations that come with it.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Right.
None of us out here are perfect. So ain't none of us gonna always make the perfect decision, bro. And there's no such thing as the perfect decision.
Right.
But the point is, you cannot be stagnant. You can't be so afraid of the reality of your choices and of your identity that you stay stagnant, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Your son is depending on you. Like everything else. Your son is depending on you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's real shit right there, brother. You got just listen. Hit up myself, hit up Miles for coaching, and we'll definitely, you know, try to make this happen, man. But yeah, you gotta don't be scared to be you, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we talking about, brother.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we gonna holler at you, bro.
Thanks for the game, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate the call, brother. All right. So let's go to 401. 401. What's popping? Who this? 401.
Hey, what's good? This is Jason, man. What's up, man?
Jason, what's going on, brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's going on?
Hey, man, Miles was right the other day, man. We was talking about checking my guy's phone. So I didn't listen to you guys because I found out what I wanted. So basically, like this morning, I was thinking all the shit you guys were telling me.
Yeah.
You know, the phone, da. So this morning, just something in me, because I knew something was in there. So I'm just like, you know, like I try to make a decision. Like I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a decision. Like I can't keep thinking about this at work. I'm gonna need you to leave. I feel like you're talking to other people. Like you not let me see the phone. Like it's kind of suspicious. And she's like, I'm not doing nothing. Look at my phone. And she showed me her phone. She only showed me her Instagram, and she had to have the phone in her hand. And there was some dude that she said she used to like in elementary. And all he said was, she left him on scene. He said, "Hey, what's up, little mama?" And it was right, like Miles was saying, like you said, oh, she might not be doing nothing. It might be something little that you take like out of context.
Right.
So after that, I was just like, you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna check your phone no more. Like, I trust you until something comes back to me. Like, then I'll deal with it. But I'm not gonna check your phone no more or whatever. You know, she's kind of upset throughout the day, but you guys are right. Yeah, she never did that.
But, see, well, at least it sounds like you're learning. You know what I'm saying? and you're not worried about fucking checking in her shit and going all crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You made it. Look, good for you for making a choice and satisfying your curiosity and you know, and realizing your reality. But like I said, man, the best thing you can do is just kind of focus on what is going correctly in your relationship. And so that means if your girl is doing what she's supposed to do, if she's, you know, taking care of the home, she is taking care of the kids, she's taking care of you, you know, if y'all, whatever agreement y'all got as far as the housework and all that shit, if she's holding up her end of the bargain, bro, there's really nothing that you need to worry about, bro. Just maintain your confidence, because now the sad part about this, and I'll tell you, the sad part about this, and the reason why she was upset for the whole day, and she probably is still upset now, is because you exposed your insecurity to her, bro.
Right.
And the fact that you really needed to see her phone, it only made you look weaker in her eyes. And that's not good for her, because she's a woman. She's looking for you to be the strong one. She's looking for you to have leadership skills. She's looking for you know, to be able to relax and be in her feminine around you. But now she feels like, damn, this guy, he don't trust me. He got insecurities. You know, now she's just like how you questioned her. Now she's questioning you. And that's when if you're a leader and your followers are questioning you, that's a problem.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's a problem, because when you're a good leader, your followers are supposed to have total faith in you and follow you almost blindly. Almost. I say almost because we got everything is within reason. But when you're a good enough leader, your followers will follow you blindly, right? And that's what you really want. And the thing is, the reason why you want that is because the trust of your followers reflects the quality of your leadership.
It's a fact.
Now, the other part of that is that when you have a true understanding that your followers are following you blindly or almost blindly, then you start to realize that you have a real responsibility to the people that are following you, bro.
Exactly.
And if your woman is following you, it's your responsibility to maintain that level of strength. So the only thing like I said, back to the same thing, the only thing you need to pay attention to is if your woman is doing what she's supposed to do. Once she's doing that means she's following you. And that means everything in your reality is the way it's supposed to be. Insecurity will only fuck up the reality. And we discussed, you have children in the situation. So you don't need to fuck that up, because you don't just have a follower, you got a follower following the follower, you know? So you got a second generation following you now. So now you have to be even more responsible with your leadership.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's why I should never did it. It sucked because you know, I know she sees me as weak, but just my curiosity was above her looking at me weak. It's almost like I value that curiosity more than I valued her seeing me weak.
Right.
That's why I did it. No, I know I shouldn't have did it.
Right. And so this is the thing. This is the thing you got to do from now on. So what's going to happen is this, right? Now, from now on, you have to be consistent with being that good leader.
Facts.
You understand? So no more checking in her phone.
Yeah.
No more acting all funny style and all that other shit. But all you do is maintain the relationship and make sure she's doing what she needs to do. You see what I'm saying? Now, what's going to happen is over time, a little bit of the respect level she has for you will get stronger. But unfortunately, it's never going to be the same.
Right.
I'm just preparing you for that for now. So what I'm saying is,
after one time.
Yes, after one time. Listen, I'll bring up. I actually talked about this
90 seconds.
I talked about this too in my program. If you guys go to badboymembership.com, I have a program called How to Get Your Girl to Give You 100% Cooperation Throughout the Entire Relationship. And in that program, I talked about how even when you fuck up one time, right, that puts a chink in your armor.
Crazy.
Right. And check this out. I'll give you guys an example. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Remember, look at someone like Drake. Drake was seen at one point as one of the greatest 60 niggas of all time.
As far as rap, yeah.
As far as rap. And then Meek Mill came and said, yo, he got ghostwriters. As soon as that happened, that put a chink in Drake's armor to be the greatest.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So now people still fuck with Drake.
Right.
Because Drake still makes good music, but they don't see him exactly the same because of that little chink in the armor.
Exactly.
Now check out someone like Will Smith, right? Will Smith was looked at as, he's the man, right? Then what happened is they realized that Jada Pinkett was shitting on him, and then he fucking slapped Chris Rock. People don't see Will Smith the same. You see what I'm saying? And they'll never see him the same again because he fucked up.
All I did was fuck up.
That's what we're saying. So what I'm saying is that when you fuck up, right, it'll never be the same, but you can get it close to there, meaning that you can still maintain and have an actual relationship where she respects you, but understand that you need to stop making these fucking insecure situations happen because you're going to make it worse and worse. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, is this for all women?
Yes, all women.
Every single
all women.
Bro, bro.
Bro, listen.
How do you know she's gonna lose respect? How do you know she's losing all respect? Like a little bit. How do you know?
No, call her. Listen. He didn't say she didn't say she was gonna lose all respect. She said over time, if you stay consistent from this point on, you can build it back up, but she won't look at you exactly the same.
Right.
He said, but listen. Hold on. When you just got on the phone, the first thing you said was y'all was right, and exactly what Miles said would happen happened.
Exactly.
And now you're asking us again, how do you know that she gonna lose respect? Yo, how many times we gotta do this shit?
Right, exactly.
No, I was just asking because you don't know my girls. I was just saying, like, is this for every?
Bro, I didn't know your girl last week neither.
Right, exactly.
Or last week, I told you. I said when you check her phone, you're gonna see something because I said every woman has extracurricular attention from different niggas, no matter which woman it is, and it might be something harmless. But if you see it, you're gonna think it's something bigger than it is. And you came back and told me the exact thing I told you. The exact thing I told you.
No, you're right. You're right. She said that. She said, I didn't want to show you because I know you was going to take this out of context.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a fucking psychic, bro. And I know some people think that we pay y'all motherfuckers to call in so we can try to make ourselves look good. But homie, we asking for the fucking donations. Did we send you any money?
Right, exactly. Right.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
No.
Right.
Matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, wasn't you threatening us that if Lucario ever did something to your girl, you would have to do something to him and all of this bullshit, right?
No, that was Steve.
He said that was Steve.
Well, whatever. But the bottom line is, bro, you know, as humbly as I can say this, bro, we know what we're talking about because we've been through it.
Right.
I've literally done the same thing. I've been in that insecure space in my mind, and I went and I checked my girl's phone, bro. And all it did was increase the fucking insecurities. And exactly what you're going through now, it already happened to me. That's why I can tell you it, bro.
Exactly. Same shit with me. Like, I've been insecure.
How'd you get over the insecurity of not checking the phone? Like, you just came into complex with yourself, like, hey, you know, I'm this shit. Like, I don't care. I keep telling you the same thing. It's like you're not listening to me. All you can do in any relationship is if she's doing what y'all agreed upon she's supposed to do for y'all relationship, focus on that.
Right.
And move forward. Continue to lead and make sure she's doing what she's supposed to do, what she agreed to do, based on whatever agreement or understanding y'all have as far as y'all relationship is.
Right, because if she's doing what she needs to do, her doing what she needs to do and you doing what you need to do has nothing to do with her phone. It has absolutely nothing to do with her phone and what's going on in there. So this is what we're saying. So what we're saying is that from this point on, You got to make sure you're consistent,
Right.
so that she sees that you're consistent, so that she can start believing in you again. That's what we're saying.
Right. Because your consistency is going to affect her ability to be consistent, because she is looking up to you, bro.
Right.
She is following your lead. And all of those insecure actions, like checking her phone and all that other shit, that is a break in the consistency.
Right.
You understand? So then now her confidence becomes shaky. Now you have to work to build back up the confidence by being even more consistent from this point on. That's what we're telling you. That's the only way you can fix the situation. Right. And honestly, you know, like Lucario said, she's gonna look at you a little bit different. And I'll be honest with you too, to give you possible worse news is that you gotta hope that you're lucky enough that this break in inconsistency didn't make her look at you all the way different.
Right, exactly.
You understand? Because if for some reason she looked at you like all the way different, then you might have problems. But hopefully, again, it sounds like, you know, it wasn't that bad. It sounds like, again, if you can be consistent from this point on, you should be all right.
She said it was kind of bad. She said, "You're gonna kick me out. I'm talking to someone. Like, are you serious? I'm not talking to anybody." So it was kind of bad.
Right, but all I'm saying is from this point on, just make sure that she's doing what she needs to do.
Look, Corey, you said that. You said that if I do this, you told me that if I do this, she's gonna talk to other guys.
If you do
Last
what?
week, you told me.
If you do what?
If I check the phone, you said if you want to see, if you ask to check her phone, she's gonna be more like.
Yeah, if you keep doing that, then yeah, she's gonna talk to other guys. That's what I'm saying.
That's a possibility. Yeah, if you keep accusing her of other shit.
The one dude that said, "Hey, how you been, little mama?" She told me that she said, "Tell me this. If this is a red flag." She goes, "I would never do anything with him. He has a lot of kids." But in my mind, I was just like, "Who cares?" Like, is that a red flag?
Well, bro, this is what I'm saying. You think you're worrying about all of the wrong shit. What we're saying is forget all of that. What we're saying is from today, as soon as you hang up,
that was just a bonus.
Right. But what I'm saying is the fact. No. This is what I'm saying. The fact that you're worrying about it and thinking about it means you're still there. You're still in that mindset. So we're saying forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Like stop it from now.
But you personally.
Say that again?
I'll forget about it, but you, like, your opinion, like you personally, like when she said he has a lot of kids, I would never do anything with him. How do you feel about that?
No, but I'm not even going to tell you, because then you're going to start thinking certain things. So what I'm saying is that don't worry about it and continue to do you, brother.
Makes me curious. You're not telling me, just makes me even more curious.
This nigga,
nigga. See, this man, yo, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? And stop trying to. And I saw what you've been doing since the beginning of the show, beginning of the call.
Right.
Stop trying to substitute the word curiosity for insecurity, nigga. Stop doing it.
Right. So, bro, listen, just keep focused on what needs to happen in the relationship, my nigga. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
No, fuck it. Let's tell him. Listen, what that means is if he was a young, sexy, flexy ass nigga with a nice physique and no kids, then she would go fuck him and suck his dick tonight. That's what that means, my nigga. Since that's what you want to hear. Since that's what you want to hear. That's what you're curious to hear, right? Yeah, that's what you want to hear. But listen, again, even though that's what it meant, all you got to do, if you value your relationship with your girl, you need to focus on if she continues to do what she's supposed to do, bro. Right. Let me ask you a question. Is your girl doing what she's supposed to do? Yes or no?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Well, just like that, 100%, you don't need to worry about her messing around with other dudes, bro. You don't need to worry about it. Okay?
Yeah, you're saying it like, why are you saying it like that?
This nigga, we gotta let you go, bro. You're done. I gotta let him go. I had to let him go. We got 2 more calls and we gotta head up out of here. 412, what's poppin'? Who this? 412.
I got same day late. Look, how are you?
What's going on? Who's this?
Is this Sushi?
Yes.
Oh my God, we gotta get him out of here. You gotta get him out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, let's go to monogamous player. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Y'all already know this monogamous. I donated.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Yo, you see what happened when a nigga got an insecure mind? I tried to be as sincere as possible, and he was still like, "But why you saying it like that, though?"
Yo, what's going on?
I'm sorry, monogamous. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, cause I know you got a little speech.
No. Like what you said, I agree, because I was thinking about that too. Like, as what y'all say, Miss LaCroix and Miles, and trust me, all player guys done been there. It ain't like only probably 1% of guys that are players was born as players and they ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We all have been on that other side, so we know.
Right.
So you're giving, even what you were saying, Miles, you was like, bro, when I gave you the information last week, I didn't know your chick. I'm telling you off true, raw experience and knowledge and wisdom. But what it is, Mr. LaCroix and Miles, is, and that's why, I got a problem with a lot of these content creators, and shout out to people hustlers, because as I say, if that's your hustle, that's what you do, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect it to that agree. And also some of what these guys say, I might agree with, you know what I'm saying? But when these guys start talking that beta male and that SIMP shit, that's when I'm like, bro, I can't agree with that, because I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Carrier and Miles, in the world today, especially with the social media area, right? What people want to believe is popular, but the truth is unpopular.
Right.
You notice that?
That's a
what
fact.
People want to believe is popular, and the truth is unpopular. So, for example, Mr. Lucario, all these guys, they're trying to give all these guys advice, but it's not advice, it's just cope. Because at the end of the day, they still coming from a sense of, I'm still complaining about the women, or I'm still not satisfied where I'm at, right?
Right.
Well, all of these guys that y'all showed us about these videos, right? It's because these guys are initially focused on the woman. You just talked about this on Wednesday, Mr. Lucario. Right. You said that the best way to date women is to not even focus on them, to find out the ones that want to cooperate. So you're not trying to get, even what you made a lot of sense, Mr. Lucario, and you was right. When I was dating women, I didn't have a chance to get to know them. I was trying to see initially were they gonna cooperate, because if a woman was gonna cooperate, then it was that getting to know shit was out the window automatically.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to do what I want to do before I, open the door to see, you know what I'm saying, the value within you. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys, they already measuring, and that's why I say, Mr. LaCarter, I'm sorry to be all animated, but it just makes me mad because the modern day average guy is comparing himself to a woman. What does a woman's income has anything to do with you? Right. And then my girlfriend, she even told me, because my girlfriend, she said before she dated me, she said she was going through some trouble with guys, right? And she went to a therapist, and the therapist told her, the therapist asked her, she said, well, what are you looking for in a guy, right? And my girlfriend said, I would like a guy to have a nice job, to have a nice car, to be this, to be that, da-da-da, right? And the therapist stopped her. The therapist said, but what if all of that stuff goes away?
Right.
It's all about if the guy is the same guy, whether he got $1 in his pocket or he got $1 million in his pocket.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about your identity, Miles, and what you were saying. Because Miles, you're the type of guy, you can lose everything right now, and I bet within a year or two you'll be back on your feet.
That's a
because
fact.
It's not about the income; it's about the guy that
That's a fact. That's real shit.
It's about the guy to know how to make the income. Because I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Lucario, even like watching my dad and my mom. My dad, he used to be in the engineering field, so he made a lot of money, right? But even though he made a lot of money, he did in engineering, it's kind of up and down. So it was like financial droughts where like he get laid off and shit, right? My mom cooperated with my dad so much to where, yes, he was leading the pack and he was making more money, but then whenever he got laid off, she didn't even stress on him. A lot of y'all guys, y'all spending all this money on these females and splurging and sponsoring their lifestyles. Just stop making money and find out how the female is going to really treat you.
Right, exactly.
Just stop making money, and you're going to really see how the female is really going to treat you. My mama stepped up. Now, my mama wasn't trying to step up forever, but during those 4 months or 5 months of him being laid off until he got back on his feet, she stepped up and she still held it down. And it was still the same budgeting, same breaking down the bills, same thing. And even though my dad was unemployed, he was still getting an unemployed check. So his value was still there, but it's not about the value of the money. It's about the value of the man. And then also, Mr. Lucario, speaking on value, right? My girlfriend, she makes more money than me, right? The company that she works for, she's a director of a company. I'm a teacher, right? Logistically, she makes more money than me, right? But if I was to move to New York or to a state that pays teacher higher, then I would make just as much as her money as her, or if not more. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I'm who I am, and she is, and it's all about us aligning together to create something. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys, Mr. Lucario, they are focused on the bullshit. And I'm gonna be honest with Mr. Lucario, the last thing I want to say is I disagree with a lot of these content creators, and that's why I don't follow what's popular. Because I'm gonna be honest with Mr. Lucario, I was at work and I was talking to the PE coach, and me and him was just chopping up game and da-da-da. You know what he started talking about? He said, man, I don't even fuck with women in America, bro. Man, I be out there overseas, man. Them overseas women, man, they be treating niggas like me too. So when I heard that, I know for a fact, Mr. Lucario, he was only regurgitating what somebody else said.
Right.
And that's the one thing that I disagree with a lot of guys. A lot of guys are not stepping out into the real world to find out for themselves. Once I started finding out for myself, which I've always been finding out for myself, I realized that, some women that make more money than guys treat guys like shit, but that's all about the certain type of guy. There's other guys that they can make more money than, but they're going to treat them like kings. And I fit in that category. It's all about the category that you see yourself, guys. Thank you for the opportunity. Y'all have a great Friday.
That's what's up. Was playing dropping that heat, nigga. That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna go through these questions real quick because we're on overtime right now. So it says, why do some women on Tinder want you to talk to them on Snapchat instead of talking on the app? That's because
those women you unmatch immediately.
Yeah, they not feeling you. They just there for attention and shit.
Yeah, a lot of women use dating apps as marketing tools. That's why.
Right. It says, Lucario, is the key to stop simping having multiple options? No, because you can have multiple options and still be simping.
Right.
You understand? The key to stop simping is to understand your value, because the only reason why you simp is because you don't understand your value, which is why you're putting the woman on a pedestal, doing all the extra shit, going overboard. Because if you understood your value, you would know that you don't need to do that in order to attract the woman. You feel what I'm saying? Says Buck Wild Miles, peace, brother. What do you do when you have a model you're doing shoots with that you want to have sex with?
I take care of business. I make sure everything is done as far as the business end. And then if I want to shoot my shot, I shoot it. But most of the times, to be honest, in my career, I've only shot my shot maybe like once or twice, like if I was really attracted to the girl. But most of the times I keep it business, bro. Like, because to me, it's especially if she's a really good model, I try to maintain the professional relationship as much as I can, because if I could get money, then I'd rather get the money. You understand what I'm saying? And just keep it like that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, shoot your shot after business is done. That's all.
So this one says, girl starts touching me in our interactions. However, I can't seem to shake my friendly vibe, causing them to move on. How can I change this? Well, it's the thing. You are scared to make it sexual.
Exactly.
And that's why you have that friendly vibe.
Yep. You can be friendly. You could be friendly and still want to smash. Come on.
Exactly. You just got to start, flirting a little more, building sexual tension. So, Lucario, what are your thoughts about the rainbow pill guys who don't desire women anymore? I mean, I don't know about all that.
Yes.
So I don't know.
You ain't got no thoughts on that.
There's choosing versus rejection. What's the difference in mindset? What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean by that.
Choosing versus rejection. What's the difference in mindset?
I don't know what he's talking about. That's something you'd have to call in another time and explain. I'm like, what? Is texting a girl nothing but sexual stuff? Is that still giving her non-sexual energy? It depends, because if you're doing that and that's going to lead to sex, then it's still sexual energy. You understand? But if you're just doing it you're doing it, she's taking it as attention. You know what I'm saying? Then it's another thing.
You can only text a girl sexual stuff if she's a girl that you're already having sex with consistently.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say too. Right.
Because since you're having sex with her on a consistent basis, then you're texting her sexual stuff as foreplay leading up to when you have sex again.
Exactly.
If this is a chick that you haven't smashed yet, you're doing a lot of nothing.
Right. Exactly. Because you could just be there taking all the fucking, the text and just, being an attention whore. You feel what I'm saying? It says, I messed up in sleep with my best friend's girlfriend. Now I have Now I have no place to stay, but his girl gets to stay there. I don't get it. Isn't she for the streets? I want to repair our relationship. Y'all niggas are hilarious, man. Wait, so you slept with your best friend's girl. Now you have no place to stay, but his girl gets to stay there. And you're like, oh, well, she should have got kicked out because she's for the streets? Nigga. So you think that because you fucked his girl, he should be like, thanks, bro, for fucking my girl. Now I know she's for the streets, so I'm going to kick her out and we're just going to be cool. Like, that's not how shit works in real life, bro. You understand? See, he should have kicked both of y'all out, but he's probably going to stay with the girl because he's a simp.
Right.
It says, why am I just realizing now so many grown men need a Steve as a father?
Somebody hit yourself, young man.
It says, why do I feel somehow, some way when I realize a bitch is not interested in me, especially if she's not cooperating, which is obvious disrespectful when I tell them to come to me and they ignore me. Well, that's the thing. It's not necessarily disrespectful in the sense if a chick doesn't cooperate, because if she doesn't cooperate, you just keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, the reason why you feel some type of way is because you're too emotionally invested in the interaction. And if you're not emotionally invested in the interaction, you just do what you need to do, see if the chick is feeling it or she's trying to make it happen. If she's trying to make it happen, you continue with her. If she ain't trying to make it happen, you just keep it pushing. That's it.
Listen, the bitch is not disrespecting you. You're trying to force the issue and then she has to become disrespectful.
Right. That's a fact.
That's what it looks like to me, because she's not interested, right? So she basically lets you know she's not interested. When a woman lets you know she's not interested, leave her what they call the fuck alone. I don't play with these women, and a woman who's not interested doesn't get my time. It's not like see, you the type of motherfucker that'll get caught up in some sexual harassment shit because you'll tell a woman that you're trying to smash, and she'll say, appreciate it, but I'm not interested. And then you'll try to tell her again and again and again. That's harassment.
Right.
And if you keep pressing a bitch who's not interested, she's obviously not interested, and you keep pressing, you're gonna have to get disrespectful because you're not getting the fucking point.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, the game ain't that hard. Y'all niggas just make it that way.
That's a fact. He said it's committing simping. No. But it can be simping if, you're doing it under the umbrella of actual simping.
If you're committing to a woman that doesn't deserve your commitment, yes, you're simping.
Exactly. Can you guys explain why not making it about sex can get you sex on a date, for example? Like, aren't we supposed to flirt and build sexual tension? Yeah, you're supposed to flirt and build sexual tension. When we're talking about not making it about sex, we're saying in the sense of don't make it to where you're making it a big deal about sex so that you come off like you need sex or you're thirsty or you're going to have a bad day if she don't give it to you. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you want to show sexual intent, but at the same time, you don't want to act like you need her or you need it. You see what I'm saying? That's two different things. So you don't want to act needy for sex, but you want to make it the intention that's what we're going to probably try to do. You see what I'm saying? That's two different things. And
another thing is that when a chick is already feeling you, you don't have to make it about sex.
Right, exactly.
Because sometimes you when you get out on a date, you already realize you got the pussy in the bag. So it's like at that point, it's easy from there. Like you don't have to really push the flirt in. You could just literally just have a good time because she coming back to the crib, later on this evening anyway. You feel me? So when you've been on enough dates, when you've hung around enough women, you start to know when a woman is really feeling you. And in those type of situations, you don't really have to make it about sex because sex is already gonna happen.
Exactly. It says I met a bitch which I wanted to smash. She ignored me. First, I knew she was not interested, but later came around some other time. So should I ignore her or continue to try to smash? No, the thing is, if you say she wasn't interested, then came around, and then you're saying should you ignore? So if she came around and you wanted to smash, and now she's coming around to smash, then just smash. You see what I'm saying? Like, because when you first tried to smash, right, you said that she ignored you, right? So I'm wondering, are you saying she actually ignored you, like she didn't, know you existed or some shit? Or you mean you tried to let her know and she was like, nah, I'm not trying to fuck with you? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand which one he's talking about.
My question is later she came around.
Yeah, like what did she come around? Like,
what do you mean she came? Or what do you mean?
Right, because if she wasn't interested and she ignored you, then why would she come around?
What, she smiled at you? She got you to buy her a fucking drink, and you thought she was showing interest, huh?
I need more details because
definitely
dudes be super vague, and then that's why they shit don't be making sense. If you have a chick in your armor, is it better of cutting the situation with your girl if she doesn't have the original level of respect? No, you don't necessarily need to cut it off. But what happens is that sometimes you get to a point where you're fucking up so much, then you have to cut it off because there's a point where you reach where you can't return. You know what I'm saying? Where it's over at this point. And then what she'll do is she'll still stick with you until she finds your replacement. You so you might as well just keep it pushing. But again, if you just fuck up that one time, right? Just acknowledge the fact you made a mistake and then keep that shit pushing and just make sure you're keeping the shit tighter for the next time. See, the thing is this. You don't have, when they say if you are ready, you don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're already ready to deal with a woman, which means that you already are on point because you understand exactly what you want, you understand exactly where you're going, and you understand the things you want to happen, all you do is relay that to the woman. And then what happens is, like we were saying earlier with the other caller, is she doing the things that you're saying? And that's all you need to focus on. A lot of times you run into problems because you start worrying about shit that doesn't matter to your situation with the woman. You're like, what is she doing when we're not around? Who gives a fuck? What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? As soon as you start giving a fuck about that, that's when you start fucking up. You see what I'm saying? Because right at that point, you're showing your insecurities. Worried about all this other shit. And then that's what makes her see you differently. And that's what starts to fuck up the relationship. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. All right, so last question we got here. This girl flaked last week, but hit me up. I scheduled a date with her. When she hit me up, should I charge her or go on the date? See, now that all depends on how she flaked on you. What was the situation? You see what I'm saying? Because in general, it's like, nah, we good. You feel what I'm saying? But if it was a situation where, let's say you didn't figure out where I was going to go yet, and then you hit her up and said, hey, you still free today? And she was like, oh, nah, I can't because it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the details of the flake.
Right.
But if it was a thing where, let's say, for example, you're supposed to meet her at 7, she said she'll be there at 7, and then she called you at 6:59 and said, hey, I can't make it. Then it's like, nah, we're good. We're finished.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So sometimes, like in general, if the chick flicks for that first date, it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep it pushing, right? But there are times where, depending on the situation, you could, if you want, redo the thing if you want to, but it all depends on the context. You see what I'm saying? It all really depends on the context of the situation. So let's say you're supposed to meet a chick Friday at 7, and she called you Thursday, and she was like, hey, I'm actually not feeling too good. I don't know if I'm gonna be feeling good, till tomorrow. Is it possible we could reschedule for Sunday or something? You see what I'm saying? Then it's like, cool, because she's letting me know early, and she's also saying, can we reschedule for this other day? You feel what I'm saying? Which is showing interest. But if the girl hits you up at 6:59 and it's like, hey, I'm not coming, or I can't make it, or she doesn't she doesn't say anything, she doesn't show up, that type of shit is like, nah, we good.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so it all depends on the context.
I had a flake like that the other night. She hit me up talking about she's running behind.
Right.
And then that was the last text I got. Yeah, we were supposed to meet at 7, and at 7:15, I was like, yeah, this is a wrap. Like, I went home.
Exactly. So that's pretty much it, guys. Anything else Miles gonna say before we wrap this up?
Yeah, so we got the Real Game No Theory show on Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time. I'm gonna be on tomorrow with Kay Zaggin. Manhood is a Skill Set at 1:30 Eastern time. And what else we got?
Make sure you guys get on the Masculine Identity membership. Make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy membership.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com and get the book Looks Don't Matter. So let me make sure I show you guys all that. Go to, you get a How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day. Also get this book right here, Looks Don't Matter. Make sure you guys get that at MrLocario.com. And make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now, because we got the program 7 Things You Must Never Do If You Just Want to Hook Up with Women. So that's on the joint right now. So make sure you don't talk yourself out the pussy. You feel me?
Right.
And make sure you guys get this other one, How to Get Women to Give You 100% Cooperation Throughout the Entire Relationship. Also get How to Have a Tight Mouthpiece. That's all on the Bad Boy membership. 8 Ways to Test a Woman's Sexual Interest in You. Make sure you get She's a Waste of Time. How to Identify 7 Types of Attention Whores you will encounter in the dating game. Also, make sure you guys go get Same Day Lay. This is all on the Bad Boy membership. How to Sleep with Her on the First Day Y'all Meet. Make sure you get 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male. Make sure you get 10 false beliefs that are fucking up your game and how to fix them. Also, how to increase your sex appeal. Also, how to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it. How to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. How to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. Advanced online game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. And how to get girls from the club back to your place. All of this is on the Bad Boy membership right now. So make sure you step up your game so you don't be goofy. You feel what I mean? So make sure you make that happen, right? So that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
So appreciate everybody tuning in. And we will holler at y'all guys later. And make sure that you guys subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies. And we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. Later.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.